What's up, everybody? This is Isaiah. We got a special video today. I'm going to start this off by talking about my best friend, the one, the only, Mikul. If you haven't seen him on my podcast, he is a co-host. He is my best friend. He's basically been my brother since I could even walk. Okay, I'm exaggerating. I'm just... In about a week, me and Santos and our sound engineer are going to be taking a trip to Vegas. And the number one roadblock for any boys trip is always the girlfriend. And in this case, Mikul has a girlfriend. Her name is Loop. Here's a picture of her. The mission right now is for us to get Mikul to go to Vegas, because who wouldn't want to go to Vegas? Come on. So what me and Santizi are gonna do is we are gonna try and convince Loop to get Mikul to come to the boys trip to Vegas. Go. Okay, Meeks, I want you to explain to us, what are we doing right now?
You guys are trying to get me to go to Vegas, even though I've told you no a couple times.
And how are we doing that?
By this presentation.
Presentation for who?
For me and for my significant other.
You think I dress up like this for Meeks?
Michael here, our sound engineer. Can you explain what we're doing today?
Well, I'm assuming it's a judge-jury type of thing, but honestly, at this point, I don't even know.
So we are gonna try and get that other guy that's on the podcast, not that guy. You know, that other guy. I don't know. I don't even want to concern myself with that guy. I don't even know why we're doing this, to be honest. But
how confident do you think that we could convince Mikul's girlfriend to have Mikul come with us for the Vegas trip?
Honestly, to me, it doesn't matter, because as long as I'm going to Vegas, I'm fine with that.
You can take a seat. Thank you, buddy. Go back to filming. How confident do you feel that we can do this?
10. As a matter of fact, we're going to go ahead and fast forward to the footage of us in the car already on the way to Vegas.
All right, we're going into battle. Welcome, everybody. This is the moment that we have all been waiting for. This is your host, Isaiah, along with our co-host, Santizi.
You might be noticing. One of our third co-hosts is missing.
Where could he possibly be? Hey! And our other guest, Loop, who we are going to be making a presentation to, so that way our buddy can come with us to Vegas. We've spent hours upon hours of preparation.
Definitely not something we put together in the past 15 minutes before we got here.
Let me go ahead and start with my first point, okay? As you see here, we have a whiteboard.
Business.
Yeah.
Proper stands.
Yes, this is the greatest stand that any whiteboard could be on. Now, what I'd like to present for this evening is going to be the circle of love. It's a love circle. You may have heard the love triangle, okay? But this is going to be a love circle. Let me go ahead and demonstrate. Here is Mikul, a little bit skinnier than usual.
I'm a lot skinnier than usual, but it's okay.
And then here is Loop. Yeah, let's draw a little carriage. And if you want to have a happy life, if you'd like to have a happy life, you have to have a happy wife. But for a wife to be happy, you know, the boyfriend, the husband, the fiance has to also be happy, so that way everybody could be happy together. And one of the things that, you know, that you could do for a boyfriend, fiance, husband is allow them to go on trips with their boys. And then when you go on boys trips, these are little buildings. That's supposed to be Vegas. That's my interpretation of Vegas.
Wait, that's not Vegas?
No. Oh, yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, I thought we were there.
So, in the circle of love, happy husband, happy wife, husband will be happy, boyfriend will be happy through a boys trip, and the cycle repeats. And the circle never ends. It never ends. What can you say? Okay.
Is that unlimited trips?
You know what? I'll take over from this. Oh, yeah. We all know Mikul. The fans, podcast subscribers, they all know Mikul, right? Loops, I think you could agree with me when I say this guy's a bit of a pain in the ass. Having a minor 48 hours away from him sounds like quite the vacation for me, if I'm being honest. I mean, I have to see this guy once a week for the podcast, and truly, I feel like I'm in shambles. So how great would it be? Get some time to yourself. Maybe go to the spa. do whatever it is that you like doing with Meekle. You know, Meekle's a judgmental person. I've seen him. He judges me all the time, right? I'm like, I mean, who knows? Stroll around the house, do whatever the fuck you want. Play the music as loud as you want, because this guy's a little boomer too. He doesn't like loud music. Point is, I would be happy to spend some time away from this guy. We only want him there for business. Do you think I willingly want to spend time with this guy? Do it. I'd rather put a fucking bullet in my brain. But you know what? Steven says we gotta have him on for the podcast, which is why we're out there. This is a business trip that we are taking. It's Loyal to the Soil exclusive business. And what's Loyal to the Soil? Actually, Loyal to the Soil could be much better without him, but I mean, I'm just gonna say it right now. But for now, what's Loyal to the Soil without the co-host?
Man, that didn't help your defense.
Okay.
So, Loop, based upon everything that we've said so far, what is the answer?
If you want to go, I guess.
Yeah! Fuck yeah!
Baby bet, ayy, couple racks, ayy, couple Grammys on him, couple blacks, ayy, that's a fact, ayy, throw it back, ayy, I told you long ago on the road, I got what they waiting for, on run from nothing, dawg, get your soul, just tell them ain't laying low, you was never really rooting for me anyway. At the top, I wanna hear you say, you don't run from nothing, dawg. Get your soul, just tell them that the break is over.